Alright, moving on to Tier 5 of Supercars Exhibition Series. Of course, we're at Nürburgring for this stage, and we'll be racing Ford Falcon FG X 2018 rendition, which is not available for sale quite yet, because we have yet to run through the limited time series. Let's see. So we're gonna get the upgrades, at least all the cash upgrades done prior to the limited time series starting. So I guess we'll be more ready. Anyway, just like the Ultima earlier, with 7 upgrades, first round of cash upgrades completed. PR is now up at 53.7, and we should have a couple more of cash upgrades available, namely in the categories of suspension and exhaust. So we'll get those going soon. But let's check out the cost of those gold upgrades, the second tier gold upgrades. So 60 for engine here, and 55 for drivetrain. We're not going to get these, not quite yet. I'd like to confirm exactly what the final PR requirement is going to be to win these cars in the limited time series, which is not available yet. And I know they have published the requirement, the PR requirement on their website, the Fire Monkeys, but that hasn't always been accurate. So I'd like to get a actual confirmation from the game before I upgrade. You know what I mean? So body, of course, is gold upgrade as well. And then, as I said, suspension is going to be the cash upgrade. Once again, 0.8 point PR boost for 66,300 racing dollars and 4-hour R&D time. And then, of course, exhaust is the other one. Same scenario here with the 65.5k racing dollars, and once again 4 hours R&D. We'll get those going, and then brakes, tires, and wheels, they're all going to be gold. So as I said earlier, we'll wait on those. But for now, let's take this brand new Ford Falcon out on the sprint circuit for endurance match. 8.8 kilometers is the target. So all right, anything in, let's say, single digit, like under 10 kilometers with any cars should be pretty easy to do. Once you start getting into like 15, 16 kilometers plus, depending on which track, things can get a little bit trickier. But anything in, as I said, single digit should be trouble free, even when you're running with not a whole lot of upgrades. But yeah, I gotta applaud Fire Monkeys for these not limited time series, but exhibition series, because I am really liking the fact that we can take these cars that are not available for sale yet for a test ride to see if we really like them. You know what I mean? So that's without any pressure to either have to upgrade or anything like that. So you don't have to do anything to unlock them, I don't think. And yeah, so those are all good things. Obviously, series itself isn't as extensive as some others, like non-exhibition series, but that's a-okay in my book. I'll have to kind of go on an excursion behind the barrier there. Alright, the target was what, like 8.8 kilometers, so we're slightly past the halfway point. And driving terribly here. But even so, I think I'll be able to hit the target. Got a couple of, well, about 20 seconds addition there for a pair of passes. And then maybe 1.6 more kilometers to go, and we got some 50 seconds still remain. All right, early braking. Alright, so there was a third place marker, and the second place marker is at what distance? 8.6, and finally the first place marker is of course at 8.8. There we go, right on. 8.83 kilometers covered, so that will take out what, about like 9 service bars, right? Because as I said before, 1 kilometer is about 1 bar. So all right. Oh, that was more fame points than previous cup race from previous stage. So it must have been a longer distance we covered here. So yep, that looks about right, as I was saying. Almost 9 service bars taken out. And that's about halfway down, isn't it? So all right, let's keep on rolling here. On to the race 2. It's going to be Hunter at Müllenbachschleife, the short curvy circuit. All right, let's find out what the target distance is going to be. 49 meters ahead of Sylvia. Doesn't sound all that difficult. Of course, it's entirely dependent upon how much lead start, the head start Sylvia gets. This is fairly short track, so I don't imagine, yeah, just 17 seconds. Should be easy to catch up and then take over by some 50 meters lead. At least that's my prediction. And for all we know, I might fail completely. But let's aim for better results, shall we? And staying on track helps. Alright, so there we go, 49 meters. Easy target. Finishing with some 61 meter lead. And that should not take out too many service bars. maybe 2 or 3 at most. Yeah, I think so. Didn't really show. But just from the glimpse, it looks like maybe 2 bars. Which leaves us obviously plenty to wrap up this stage 5 with the final cup race at the Grand Prix circuit. I'm expecting 2 laps. Yep. So pretty good sized Grand Prix circuit. So once again, pretty small grid of 8 opponents, or 8, including myself. So technically it'll be 7 opponents. Alright, so it looks like we got the whole variety, including another Ford, the Monster Ford, next to me, 7th place. But I'll have to make our way forward, since we got a race to win. No time to sit and admire others' liveries. Alright, the combo turns there, left and right. Of course, more important one is the right, the one that leads into this long straight. Alright, so it's like I have this race already pretty secured. Just the pace that the race is going, it's not even close. So, let's see. So all these corners we're gonna have to take it at a pretty fast speed. That's kind of a specialty of these V8 supercars. Their brakes really don't help us much, but their grip definitely comes to save the day. It's just that we have to do everything at a pretty high speed. So quick reaction time, very important. So lap 1, 152, just under 152. Right. Right, first checkpoint should be about here, 36 seconds. All right. So technically speaking, second checkpoint we should be hitting about what, minute 12-ish, if we just multiply it, right? 36 seconds. Alright, minute 11, so that's pretty close, which means last lap time is gonna be what, 147-ish? Well, let's find out. I think I can get it under 144 and change. Alright, so seems like the final sector is the fastest. 1200 even fame points for the 2-lapper here. Alright, so that does it for the Falcon FG X. We'll get it in for service, and obviously before the limited time series is ready, the car will be definitely ready with all the cache upgrades in place, which are obviously the ones that take time for R&D. So, and yes, as I was saying, the final tier is going to be at Bathurst, so we'll see you there with the Holden Commodore. Alright, until then, take care.